To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Danilo. Casemiro. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Danilo gets a cross in. Big chance! Baina. Fermin. Baina. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Lopez. Yamal. Rafinha. Neymar. Keeps on running. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Rodri. Gabriel moved on forwards. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Great work on the overlap. Rodri getting this one clear and claimed it back swiftly. Gabriel shifted upfield. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Lovely feet. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Danilo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Baina. Howson aim forwards. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, this is a... Oyarzabal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looks to the other side. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha, gently done. That's a cute ball. Up he goes! Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Baina. Cucurella. Pedri. Gabriel. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Danilo. And he goes cross-field. Great run on the overlap here. Plenty waiting in the middle. All driven towards the far post. He's going to be disappointed with that. Llorente. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Danilo. Danilo. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Rodri.
Spain look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Thinks one through. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Danilo. Played towards the other side. Can he latch on to this? And that is out of play. Neymar. Howson attempts a clearance. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Neymar. Fabinho. Oh, nice touch. Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. Neymar. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Yamal is onto it in a flash. Neymar Jr. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing...
Oh, what a climb! Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Fermin. Yamal. Pedri. Baina. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Succumbs to the pressure. Llorente. Pedri. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Fermin. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafinha chooses to go cross-field. Fabinho played with finesse. Can he get onto this? Climbs up big! Oh no, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Jr. Neymar. Fabinho. Over to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Real chance! Llorente gets good distance on it. Neymar Jr. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Fermin. And it's Lopez.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Gabriel, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. Lopez. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Neymar. Danilo. Fabinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Llorente. Kubasi. Fermin. Howson. Baina. Pedri. Llorente. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Fermin. Cucurella. Baina. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha. Vinicius Jr. providing an outlet on that flank. It's run loose here. Vinicius Jr. That has found him in acres of space. That's a throw. Tries to get it clear. Oyarzábal, aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Matheus Cunha. That's a little off target. Baina going full tilt down the left. Now it's Vinicius Jr. Pedri. Cucurella. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kubasi. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Oyarzábal. Fermin played out to the left flank. That's good play. Can he deliver? Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marquinhos. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Clipped into space. It's a throw-in. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Llorente. Llorente shifted upfield. And he won't reach that. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. Casemiro played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha. Oh, he's found him in space. And he's there to get it away. Casemiro. Played out to the right. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Matheus Cunha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pedri. Fermin. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Rodri. Yamal. Fermin. Cucurella. Fermin. And here's Yamal. Chance for a shot! Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Yamal. And it's Llorente. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Baina. Nice control. Pedri. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. It's really well cleared. Pedri. Yamal. Played back in. Rodri. And it's played forward. You can run onto that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's very neat. Spread out to the left. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A chance to play it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Pedri. And here's Lopez. Played in deep. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fabinho. Casemiro, early ball out from the back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cucurella. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. Now it's Neymar. Howson clears it away. That's been won straight back. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Up he goes!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rafinha. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Jr.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Baina. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Fermin. Pedri. Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Llorente. Nice physical challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Llorente. Cleared away. And here's Baina. Fired deep towards the back post. Rodri. Gabriel. Fabinho. Casemiro. Oh, red. Nice interception. Howson. And it's Cucurella. Casemiro. Fabinho. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Vinicius Jr. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Matheus Cunha picks it up out wide. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Rodri. And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos. Fabinho looks to the other side. Rafinha. Can he get onto this? Danilo. Well, now he... Oh, shooting chance! Llorente. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Cucurella. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Brazil ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Brazil, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Danilo. This might... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rodri. Howson. Cucurella. Baina. Vermi. Cucurella. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Over to the left. Flashes it across. Yamal. Vermi. Llorente. Yamal. Vermi. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Danilo. Vinicius Jr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Alisson sends that a long way. Have it back and can go again. Neymar. Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Yamal. He's away. And it's Llorente. Now this could be a chance. Good take, and is he in? Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, what a climb! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Spain, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. played out towards the right wing. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Howson. Pedri. Howson. That's a good run down the left. Played into space out wide. That's a super give and go. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
When you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box, makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rafinha, now he's off and running. Danilo. Vinicius Jr. Danilo with the cross. Baina. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Neymar. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal. It's gone for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. Spain seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that.
Fabinho. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oyarzabal. Fermin. And here's Yamal. Llorente.
Spain really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
Matheus Cunha tries to dink it through. He can run onto that. Rafinha is on his own. Rodri. Fermin played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Baina. Cucurella cross. A header! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rafinha. Danilo picks it up now. Llorente is there. It's Neymar! Caught offside that time. Yamal, he's got away, and that's a good intervention. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Casemiro, and he goes cross-field, tries to get it clear. Calmly anticipates. Played out wide, back into the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has been knocked clear.
Spain will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Pedri. Baina. Fermin. Baina looking to get on the end of this. Overhits and out of play. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Kubasi. Cucurella. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Fermin. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Howson. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Yamal chasing after it. Fabinho. Tries a deft little ball. Danilo makes the interception. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Casemiro. Played towards the other side. And it's Neymar. Fabinho. Tries to cross. Cleared away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Fabinho, now he's got... There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vinicius Jr. Now it's Neymar Jr. Could try cutting inside here. Here it is, crossed in. And reclaimed it in a trice. Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar. Thinks about... He's having a shot! They've done it!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Danilo. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Howson. Vermeer. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal! Neymar Jr. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Baina. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Vermeer. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baina. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Baina. Vermeer. Marquinhos. Danilo. Danilo chooses to go cross-field. Neymar. And here's Rafinha. He's got to be in here! Vermeer. Kubasi. Yamal. Vermeer. Oyarzabal. Spread out to the left. Not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gabriel played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out to the left it goes. Oyarzabal, he is just caressing the ball. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brazil do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kubasi. Howson. Vermi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rodri. Yamal. Vermi. And it's Llorente. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. It's a good foot in there.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cucurella wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here. He's just misjudged that one.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Baina. Pedri. And here's Baina.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Matheus Cunha.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kubasi. Rodri. Unai Simon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Yamal. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Baina. Vermi. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And that was very necessary. Rafinha. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri. Kubasi. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Danilo. Rafinha. That is lovely. Now it's Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. Rafinha, and that's aimed into the middle. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Danilo. Pedri does really... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fermin forwards and with intent. Oh, they could take the shot! He scores!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Vinicius Jr. And he thumps it clear. Fermin. Kubasi. Pedri. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Casemiro. Looks to the other side. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Fabinho. Now it's shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Matheus Cunha. Chance! Has another goal! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cucurella. Vinicius Jr. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Fermin. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? That is good defending. It's been repelled.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
They get a throw in. Matheus Cunha. And that's been well dealt with.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rafinha. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Casemiro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cross goes in there. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Now it's Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. Matches, great chance! Denied by, and it's instinctive save.
Mateus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. Baina. Pedri. Vermeer. Good play on the left-hand side here. Baina. Howson. And it's Neymar. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Very nicely done. Now it's finished. And a chance! Kubasi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vermeer. Baina. Pedri. Howson. Baina. Cucurella. Referee's given a throw. Pedri. Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they